We have seen till now that the names of almost all humans from all over the world have been erased in a world quite terrible. Alien creatures have come from somewhere whose ability to hear is so sharp that if someone made even the slightest sound, these aliens would arrive immediately at the location, after which they would kill a person. The creatures are protected from any human killing. It doesn't matter because their skin is so hard for any weapon to penetrate. This is why I can't find human weapons. There was no use for them, and now that such a time has come, man has now begged for mercy from God. The story begins with asking, and we find out that, 1 meter away, the alien came to Earth to leave us again. It is shown that with his friend Emmett, if I had watched my son Marcus's baseball game with me, Lee's entire family would have been living with him. Here's what happens in his family over time. Marcus Bo Reagan and his wife, Evelyn, let us tell you that Regan has been deaf since childhood. Due to this, all this is done through gestures and from Reagan. Let's talk only at this very moment, one from the sky. Something like a meteorite falls to Earth. Everyone gets scared after seeing this, and everyone goes to their home and starts running towards an atmosphere of chaos prevails. Wife to take B and Marcus home. He says the same, as well as his opinion about Regan. He gets into the car, but at an important time, his car doesn't start, and then he goes out. Sees the police car, and the police, he asks the person what is happening here and what that thing is, from the sky to the earth. The officer hits him. Only then could he tell me something. A creature here destroys a police car, and along with that, even the policeman kills you here. Let us tell you that Saran was in the police car. That creature came here because of the ringing. It was there on the other side, in front of Elon's car, too. The same creature comes, which is in the car, attacks, but these three Lee Reagan go into a store where the rest of the people are also hiding. They are all quite scared. It looks like they happened because they were in the creature store. It becomes heavy only when one's phone is here. It starts ringing, and that creature is here. Lee and Regan come and start killing everyone. Somehow manage to escape from here. But now that creature is following in their footsteps. Hearing the sound, he starts chasing them, and then a police officer emerges as a hero, and one after another, that creature shoots bullets, but there is no effect on the creature. On the contrary, the creature kills that cop now. After this scene, the story comes to the present. Evelyn and Regan saw a creature that had been killed because now the weakness of the creatures would have been revealed, which is Regan's hearing amplifier. Yes, from Regan's hearing amplifier. A very fast frequency sound comes, which these creatures can't bear, and when the creatures hear it, they get very hurt and remove the skin, after which if their internal parts are targeted, then these creatures can be killed. Like now Evelyn sees that Evelyn has killed, his house has caught fire, so now he is here. But if you can't stay, then do something important now. From here, with my 3 children, her newborn baby comes out, and it is kept in a soundproof box so that for his voice and also for oxygen, he puts an oxygen pipe in his mouth. There is a fire on top of a warehouse at night. And at that moment, Regan sees that there is a fire burning somewhere far away, which is a fire. If there is a signal, then he can make that place his. If you note it on the map, then the next day the whole family leaves for that place. All of them reach that place, but only then does Evelyn's foot touch a rope that is made from a bunch of glass bottles and attached to which a sound gets created, and now that creature is here. Before everyone else came running towards home, Marcus's leg got hit by a beer. He gets caught in the trap, and he screams and starts screaming. Evelyn somehow gets her mouth and traps her leg, but it's too late because that terrible creature has come here. Here, Regan works with discretion, and she turns on that frequency sound on the speaker, after which the creature starts suffering. And by exposing your internal body, after which, Evil End shoots him at the creature. One man ends it. He is watching all this from above, but he is not. It would make sense that they killed that creature. How did that man take them inside the house? He comes, and he is in his basement bunker. These are taken because another creature has come here and surrounded the bunker. It is closed from one side, and oxygen is also there. That man has limited his face. He would tell Evelyn that it was covered with a cloth. Is that now he is not here long to live because neither he has for them. There is no food and no oxygen, but Evelyn shows it to her newborn baby, and she also understands from his voice that the person is none other than Emmett, who is Lee. I was a very good friend of Emmett, and now Emmett is also helpless. It happens that he keeps them with him. Puts medicine on Marcus's leg so that Marcus starts having more intense pain, but then I make him wear headphones. A signal on the radio to this Pearl Marcus gets clicked, and that's about it. Someone on the radio tells everyone beyond the sea Reagan feels like a song because it is a signal but emits it. He tells Marcus that this song has been on repeat for many months and is happening because now there is no one on Earth. There are no humans left, and the few who are left cannot be trusted beyond this, but Reagan at night comes to Marcus and tells him that he is coming from Signal Island. So he went with him so that he could use the amplifier. Frequency sounds can also be played on the radio so that the remaining humans can be helped. Maybe, but Marcus was very scared, so he refused Regan, after which Regan now begins his journey to the radio station alone. When Evelyn finds out, she does it. Regan is gone, so she admits to requests that please her daughter. After getting it back safely, I am now friends with Lee. Emmett agrees to do it. On the way, Regan entered a train, so that she can get some important items there, but she sees that the whole train is full of people. She gets completely frightened and then sees a dead body. Seeing that, she screams so that now here a sound is created and a creature. This is where Regan comes to save himself. Turns on the hearing amplifier, which frequency that creature starts to suffer from the sound, and then Regan shoots him with a short gun. But still, that creature is out to kill him, and only then can he kill Regan. And Regan kills the creature, and now Emmett conveys that she should please accompany him to the island so that he can hear that on the radio, which can transmit frequency sound. Meanwhile, Evelyn's oxygen ran out in the bunker. He gets it, and now somehow he has to go to the pharmacy. I have to go to the store. She comes out of the bunker. And slowly that pharmacy store, and finally Evelyn reaches the pharmacy store. Marcus had to protect his younger brother. Responsibility is given, but Marcus suffocates from the bunker due to coming out, and he starts investigating Emmett's house, but then he is released there behind the curtain. The wife's dead body is seen, which scares him. Goes and grabs some stuff down in a hurry. Drops it so that now the sound is here, gets created, and now listen to this sound. That creature comes here. Marcus quickly goes to the basement again and locks himself in the bunker, but this bunker from outside gets locked so that he can't go out when Evelyn comes back. So she hears the voice of the creature and understands that that creature has entered the house secretly. She comes in front of the creature quietly and fires a gun at a cylinder kept nearby. Due to this, there is an explosion, and fire gets affected, but even more so on that creature doesn't have much effect, but now because of this fire, all the houses are on fire. The sprinklers turn on, and then everyone starts dripping, due to which now the alien the creature gets destroyed while Regan and Amy decide that both of them will reach the island, so they take a boat. He also makes arrangements with both boats. Just as Emmett was about to leave for the island, he saw a small girl. When Emmett sees a girl, he sees her. When he comes near, the girl hugs him. She puts a piece of rope in it and attaches it to a bunch of bottles. Which means no more Emmett Hill. Only then could a lot be said from that little girl's side. All the people who come here take away his hearing amplifier, and start taking Regan with them. Emmett signals to Regan that the water jump in, and Emmett is part of his group. Kills even the member who makes noise. But now, many creatures have come here. Going, who starts killing everyone one by one, until the creature attacks Emmett too. Jumps into the water, and then so does the creature. He jumps into the water after him, and now it is revealed to us that this is why creatures cannot swim in water. That creature drowns and dies. Kind of catches the boat along with Emmett. She also pulls her Emmett onto the board. Hearing Regan by mouth, he takes it out and gives it to him. But while leaving, Emmett sees that there is still a creature in the ship. Marcus's strength is present here in the bunker. Because of his knee, he was unable to meet his younger brother. When it starts sharing oxygen, it's up there. Sarah from Evelyn is back in the water. She comes to the bunker with the luggage, but the creature refuses to leave. On the other hand, Regan and Emmett are on the same island, from where they would get radio signals he was coming when he reached the island. We find that everything is normal here. Because creatures never came here, and the reason for this is that many people here cannot swim in water and live their normal lives. Here he is, the head of the island, who tells them when they are sending that signal, but no one to signal. If you can understand, then Ymit praises Regan here because he was the one who understood that signal. It says that when the military came to know that aliens couldn't swim in the water, they sent many ships to the city so that people could come here to the island, but it took only 2 seconds to get back to the island. It was successful, and now the next morning Ymit got something. He realizes and sees that the same ship has arrived on this island, where tomorrow night there will be an alien. He is now very scared, and he informs everyone that until then, enough it was late because, by now, that creature had come here and started killing everyone. Island Chief Regan and Emmett get in the car and go to the radio station so that it can produce that frequency sound. He was able to broadcast it on the radio, and he also wanted to take the creature away, but Ireland's in this conflict. Main hit goes, and then radio broadcasts to Regan. Emmett also took a lot of time on the journey to the room. He gets injured here and there in the morning. Evelyn flies and finds that the creature is still in his room, along with Evelyn. One oxygen cylinder also runs out, but she can't go out even if she wants to because that creature is still on top of the bunker. It happens on this side that the creature emits. Until then, Regan, your hearing turns on the amplifier, and that creature is tormented by frequency sound. It seems that it is internal parts, after which, Ragan exposes a rod. Take it and cross that creature's head. Due to this, the creature dies right there. After this, Regan gives that frequency broadcast sound on the radio. He also listens to Marcus on the radio, and then that too, with the radio of that creature, stands forward, and as soon as he does, the creature shows its internal parts. Marcus shoots him with the gun, and this, like Marcus, also kills the creature now. Because now his children have their own families, can protect, and then with this scene this story ends.